So today's lesson is just about learning about a particular type of shape, and today's shape is quadrilaterals. So a quadrilateral is a 2D shape with 4 sides and 4 angles, and we are going to write that down. So title, properties of quadrilaterals. And our key point is going to be what a quadrilateral actually is. I'd like you to pause the video now and see if you can think of how you would describe a quadrilateral. Then unpause the video and see what the definition actually is. Okay, so a quadrilateral is a 2D shape and it has 4 sides and 4 angles. So pause the video to get that written down. Once you've written that down, how many different quadrilaterals can you think of? So pause the video. How many different quadrilaterals can you think of? And what are the properties of each of those quadrilaterals? I would definitely have expected you to come up with the first two I'm going to say. So the first one is a square. For each of these, I want you to make sure you've got all of the key information written down, and I want you to have a diagram as well, please. So, for a square has 4 right angles. It has 4 equal sides. And it has 2 pairs of parallel sides, which is going to be a little bit tricky to draw on, so we can just write that. So I'm doing double arrows on these 2 sides and single arrows on these 2 sides. So let's write those properties down. We've got 4 equal sides, 4 right angles, and 2 pairs of parallel sides. Okay, so pause the video to get that copied down and we'll move on to the next one. The next one is a rectangle. And a rectangle, again, same as a square, it has 4 right angles. Difference to the square is that it has 2 pairs of equal sides. So all the 4 sides are not equal. This one and this one are equal, and this one and this one are equal. And also it still has 2 pairs of parallel sides. This one and this one are parallel, and then this one and this one are parallel. So again, let's get that written down. So it has 2 pairs of equal sides. It has 4 right angles. And it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. So again, pause the video and get that copied down, please. Okay, next one. Did you get this one? It is a rhombus. A rhombus is a bit like a square because it has 4 equal sides. I haven't drawn it very well, but they are supposed to all be equal. It has 2 pairs of equal angles, so the opposite angles will be equal to each other. It also has 2 pairs of parallel sides. These 2 will be parallel, and these 2 will be parallel. So let's write that out. It's got 2 pairs of equal angles. It has got 4 equal sides, like a square. And it has got 2 pairs of parallel sides. Copy that down, please. The next one is related to a rhombus in the same way that a rectangle is related to a square. It is a parallelogram. So it looks a bit like a rectangle that's been pushed over. It has 2 pairs of equal angles. And again, it will be opposite angles that are equal. It has 2 pairs of equal sides, like a rectangle. And it has 2 pairs of parallel sides, again, like a rectangle. So this one and this one, and this one and this one. So let's write that down. 2 pairs of equal angles, 2 pairs of equal sides, and 2 pairs of parallel sides. Again, copy that down, please. Okay, the next one we've got is a trapezium. Now, we can have a trapezium that is symmetrical. That would be an isosceles trapezium. But we can also have a trapezium where one of the non-parallel sides is at a different angle to the other non-parallel side. So this one is symmetrical, or supposed to be. This one is not symmetrical. In fact, a trapezium only has one condition, and that is that it has a pair of parallel sides. So trapezium, one pair of parallel sides, and that is the only condition that it has. Copy that down, please. Then just a little bit more about the isosceles trapezium, so copy this one down as well, please. It obviously has the condition of a normal trapezium, so one pair parallel sides. Then it's going to have one pair of equal sides, so this side and this side are going to be the same. So one pair equal sides. And then finally, it would have 2 pairs of equal angles. This angle and this angle would be the same. And then this angle and this angle would be the same. So this is a special type of trapezium. So we've got one pair of equal sides and one pair of parallel sides. And then we've got 2 pairs of equal angles. Again, copy that down, please. Penultimate shape is a kite. Did you get that one when you had to write your list? It looks like this, or something like this anyway. And its properties are that it has one pair of equal angles. It has 2 pairs of equal sides. This one and this one are equal, and then this one and this one are equal. It does not have any parallel sides. So, one pair equal angles, then 2 pairs of equal sides, and no parallel sides. Okay, get that written down, please, and then we'll move on to the last shape. Do you know what it's going to be? So the last quadrilateral is an arrowhead. So well done if you got that one. It looks like this. It's going to have one pair of equal angles, and they are these two angles. It's also going to have two pairs of equal sides, this one and this one, and this one and this one. And just like a kite, it has no parallel sides. So, one pair of equal angles, two pairs of equal sides, and again, no parallel sides. Okay, so get that copied down, please. We're then going to do a question together, and then you're going to do the worksheet. So for this question, I want you to copy this down. This is an example. We're going to use two identical isosceles triangles to make three different shapes. So the first one we're going to make, use two identical isosceles triangles to make a rhombus. Okay, so write that down first of all, please. So if we look back at what we wrote down about a rhombus, it has two pairs of equal angles, it has four equal sides, it has two pairs of parallel sides. So a rhombus looked like this. And it needs to have that these sides are the same. If we take an isosceles triangle, these two sides are the same and these two angles are the same. So how can we use this to make this? Well, if we have a look at these two sides, they can match up with those, and then we can flip the triangle over and match it up with these. So we can split the rhombus into two isosceles triangles like that. This angle and this angle will be the same. This angle and this angle will be the same, which means when we add these two together and add these two together, this angle and this angle are the same. So that's how we would make a rhombus. Copy that down, please. Pause the video if you need to, and let's go on to the next shape. Okay, this time we need to make a kite. So what does a kite look like? It looks like that. It looks just a little bit too much like a rhombus there, but it is a kite. So what do we need for a kite? We need this side and this side to be the same. And we need this side and this side to be the same as each other, but different to these two sides. So how could we do that? I'm going to redraw the rhombus to make it look a little bit more like how we can fit this isosceles triangle into it, so bear with me. Okay, so here is my new and slightly improved rhombus, kite. And what I want is I want these two angles to be the same, and this side to be the same, and I want this side and this side to be the same as each other, but not the same as this one. So how can I fit this into this? I need two of these. Well, what I could do is I can split it in half down here, and if I have these two angles repeated there, I've put this triangle in here. I'm going to label it with the same colours so that you can see what I mean. So this and this would be the base angles, this and this would be the base angles. I haven't quite drawn these isosceles, but that is how you could do it with that triangle into this shape. So rotate this round, stick one there, flip it over, stick another one there, so you're reflecting it. These two sides will be the same because they're the base, and these two sides will be the same because they are the matching sides of the isosceles triangle. Okay, last one, we're going to make a parallelogram. So a parallelogram looks like that. That's a terrible parallelogram, Miss Sturgis. Let's try that again, shall we? So, like that. So parallelogram. And what we need is, we need this side and this side to be equal. We need this side and this side to be equal. We need this angle to match this angle. And we need this angle to match this angle. So how could I make one of these out of this? I'm actually going to do it on here. If I flip this triangle upside down and attach it again here, then these are the two base angles of the triangle. This side will be the same length as this side. And then this is the base of the triangle. So it'll be the same as the base of the triangle, which is now at the top. And if we have a look, we've got two matching angles there, two equal sides here, two equal sides here, and then this angle is going to be the base plus the top angle, and so is this. It's going to be the base plus the top angle. So this whole angle is the same as this whole angle, so we've got matching opposite angles there as well. So that is how we would make a parallelogram out of two isosceles triangles. Right, that should be everything that you need. Make sure you've got all of that copied down. If you haven't, then please go back through the video and pause so that you can get everything copied. You can now have a go at exercise 5E, which is on the worksheet that I've attached. If you get stuck on any questions, please let me know on Show My Homework. I can do a video to show you, or I can just leave a comment with a hint to help you.